In this video, we're going to be discussing price point. When you make a product, you have to sell it, or at least I hope you want to sell it. So Kajabi offers this process very streamlined by providing pricing plan templates. Let's take a look at those because pricing is how you make the money. See, building an online course is one of the absolute best ways to make money online right now. Well, of course, that's my opinion, but that's because I've done it. See, first you have to decide on a topic that you want to teach, okay? Then you have to pick a platform that you want to host your course on. I utilize Kajabi. Third question is you need to figure out what price point you want to charge for that package. And Kajabi has this pricing template that makes this process so much easier. So right now we're going to take a look at how to create a fast and simple pricing plan inside Kajabi. I wanted to remind you to stick around towards the end because I'm going to be sharing an experience that I had with price points. I think it's going to be very valuable. And of course, as always, if you use any of the links in the description for a trial on any of these softwares, especially Kajabi, I'm going to be sending you a $150 Amazon gift card courtesy of myself to say thank you for using the affiliate link. I really appreciate you. All right, cool. Let's jump in. Okay, as you can see, we are in the back end of Kajabi. We have website, products, marketing, people. That's your only tabs. Now there's sub-tabs, I guess that's the right word, subdivisions, sub-chapters of these, but I love this because it's such an easy grouping. People, marketing, products, website. How easy is that? Right? So we are going to look at the price point templates that are provided for you. So we are going to go into website. We are going to pick a page. We are going to choose a new page. And we can pick anything in here. Let's pick this guy. He looks like he's just having a grand old time looking out the window and being lonely. We will even say, we'll say lonely. Okay, so so we will let this kind of go through its power thrusters and all that jazz, and that wasn't too long. Kajabi's doing some fun stuff for us, keeping us entertained while we wait for the page to be built. All right, and cool. Here, these templates are actually already built for you, and they're actually pretty good looking. So right there off the bat, Kajabi already kind of does majority of the work for you. And you can see right through here, hero desktop, mobile, video, 3 cards, feature, and we can drag that up and make it super easy to put things above it. So it's cool. There's all these options to move stuff around. That doesn't look right, but we'll drop it back down here. It was in there somewhere, I assume. However, we are looking at pricing page. I'm gonna get I actually do get excited in here. I'm always like, hey, are there any new features to play around with? And I kind of lose my train of thought. So gotta snap back in it here. But that's great, like, because I actually love Kajabi, and so I have a passion for it. So, all right, so pricing cards, that's what we're looking for. We can click this. It shows you right off the bat, okay, cool, this is what it's gonna look like. And you're like, all right, that's cool. Now I wanna add it. So you don't necessarily, it's not added yet. It does give you this option to say, okay, well, this is what it's going to look like for you. You can preview it, and then if you really want, you can hit add. So let's look at the pricing cards, and let's look at pricing options. So pricing option is just essentially one. Say you have one product to sell. So you don't need all 3 of those. It's awesome because you get this beautiful layout where you can kind of say exactly what the product is, and then you can actually talk about the price point right here. Tell about the basic, it's most popular, or if you actually want to take the same product like I have and sell it in 3 different versions, because that's a thing too. So don't forget about that. You can have the same product and sell it in 3 different ways. I actually sell the same product. You can pay for it monthly, yearly, or you can buy a lifetime access to it. So we're looking at one product, 3 ways to sell it. And that's what I have on my site. Now actually, let's take a look at that. You can see what it looks like right here. You can see subscription free is $450, annual is $180, and monthly is $18. Same product, same digital product. But that gives you a really good idea of what this looks like. And you can include all this stuff, and you can bold some stuff and put some stuff in turquoise here and make it stand out and put most popular plan up here. But right here I have subscription free, annual, and monthly. Pretty simple, and you can throw some FAQs at the bottom. But want to give you an idea. Now here's an example of what it looks like when you actually are just selling one. You just put the price point right there, one price point, boom, $59.99, and this is what it's going to include. But I'll tell you, people don't like to read. So let's just be real and realize that this is the most important thing. They see a lot of checkpoints, they go, wow, it's probably valuable, and then they join. So moving back to the back end of Kajabi, really nice templates. If I add this, you can play around with lots of different things in here. Look at these, buy now button, buy now. You can change the text, the edit, you can change the buttons, the color, everything. I'll just click on a couple things here so you can get an idea. So I'm going to click on this price card. I can change the width of it to make it bigger. So that's cool. It gives it a different dynamic look. Say you only have 2 price points. This is pretty awesome right here. So let's just say we then are going to make that smaller again. Let's go back. Let's change that pricing card back to this. Boom, there we are. There we have it right there. That's cool. All right, so awesome. We've got these 3 different unique ways to sell stuff. And I showed you exactly what the template looks like, when you're using it on your website. So, but under video, because under value add-on, which is another software, I want to showcase this because I want to talk about price point and what to start with. If you see right here, I started at $147, okay? I started a $147 product. I realized it was selling like hotcakes, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to actually, a little bit later, like a month later, I'm going to sell it for $247, call it the early bird special and then the super early bird. And then it was still selling pretty decently, and I thought, well, I'm going to kind of test the waters, and I went to $497, and that's what I'm getting at. You can always do so much with the pricing because it's a digital product. You don't have any overhead, you don't have any of that jazz. So what's really, really cool is you get this option to go, okay, here it is, $100. Oh, people are buying it, great. Now it's $200. Oh, people are still buying it. Okay, now it's $300. And you can change that price point depending on how many people are buying. If people aren't buying, well, then I suggest you bring the price down, right? But price point is so important. After you pick what you're going to talk about, after you pick your hosting platform, you have to know what your price point is going to be. Here you can see, this is January, and it's actually, I'm playing around with this until the 4th month, so April. 4 months of playing around with the price point to get my sweet spot, which was $197. So I settled on that. I really like that. And I've recently changed it to $180, but you get the point. There is a price point that I actually found was a sweet spot that got people to actually swipe the credit card. So it's really important to play around with that number, especially because you got to remember this stuff is digital. You can charge anything you want. It doesn't cost you anything. The overhead is very, very little when it comes to digital products. There's no, shipping and overhead and all that jazz that comes with. Well, there are maybe some employees, but primarily, it's a great opportunity to play around with price point to find it without having any kind of adverse effects, because you get this awesome opportunity to move the price point around. I guess I've said this enough. I'm reiterating it. Price point, change it around, find your sweet spot, and that way you can really run with it. I think that's it for this. I just wanted to kind of just jump in here, show you that really quickly, and I hope that helps when you actually are picking a price point for your online course. I'm Fish Fisher, reminding you to build a course, build a brand, and build a business. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out.